When it comes to the best white motherboards for the AM4 socket, options are few and far between. However, when it comes to premium motherboards, we can always expect ASUS to deliver. Fortunately, that is just the case with the excellent ROG Strix B550-A motherboard. An interesting thing about AMD platforms is that unlike Intel, there's not much of a difference between the mid-range and higher-end chipsets. For B550 and X570 comes down to the number of PCIe Gen 4 lanes. This means that many mid-range motherboards can still compete with the flagship offerings. B550 motherboards are quite abundant in nearly every store online. The B550 Tomahawk is a great all-around motherboard, and then Gigabyte B550 Aorus Elite is a great value. However, when it comes to white motherboards, the Strix B550-A is your safest bet because of the design and extensive features. Speaking of which, the design of this motherboard certainly shows why that is the case. While the PCB here uses an all-black design, the heatsinks and rear panel cover contrast that beautifully. Like many ASUS boards, the large rear panel cover has an RGB zone and some branding. It also says ROG Strix in bold red font. The chipset heatsink and M2 shield follow a similar design, and the overall look of the motherboard is quite premium. The materials used for these heatsinks are great as well. Both the M2 slots come with aluminum shields, which is a nice touch. This motherboard comes with a 2.5 gigabit Ethernet port, but it lacks Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, unfortunately. It does feature BIOS Flashback, which proves to be a handy feature. We also get an addressable Gen 2 RGB header along with ASUS Aura Sync. The Supreme FX audio codec does wonders for the sound quality, especially in games. Memory overclocking is quite good, but CPU overclocking can be better. Considering the features, price, and design, this is hands down the best white motherboard for Ryzen CPUs. To sum up what we like is the premium fit and finish. It's great for overclocking and it supports high-speed RAM. On the downside, it's pricier than other B550 boards and CPU overclocking can be better. Our rating for VRM design is 9 out of 10. Features, 9.5 out of 10. Aesthetics, 9 out of 10. Value for money, 8.5 out of 10 for an overall rating of 9 out of 10. So what do you think? Do you think another white motherboard is better for your PC build? Tell us your opinion and don't forget to like and subscribe. Have an awesome day.